Hello everyone, my name is Zamics. Today I'm going to be talking about Titanfall and my views on it. So, in my last video, I kind of gave it a bad rep, and that I put it along with Destiny and Watch Dogs, and it is one of the games that kind of created this gigantic amount of hype for itself, and then didn't really live up to the hype. And I take issues with that, of course. However, I didn't really play the game at all until very recently. Not super a couple of months ago. I started playing it. It was on sale. It was like $10 or something, and then it was $20 for it and all the expansions. I was like, sure. And my friends had just bought it. One of my friends bought it first, and they said, "Oh, hey, this is a really good game. You guys should get it." So slowly, my group of friends started getting it, and I was one of the latter ones to get it, and I got it. Played the game, and I am in love with it. I got in love with it immediately. First game in, I was just the parkour mechanics and everything about it was so fluid and free feeling is the best way I can put it. It was great to play. And I immediately loved how once I started ranking up, I loved the ranking system. I didn't really like the gen requirements that required these like challenges, but that's okay. It wasn't a big deal anyway. But I liked how the guns weren't like super. I don't like it when there's a ton of guns. I like it when it's more simple. When there's a decent amount of guns, enough that you can change up your play style. But not so many that it gets annoying that there's these guns that are that everyone's using, and basically Battlefield 4. I took issues with how many guns there were in Battlefield 4. I like Hardline because it has less guns. A lot of people disagree with that, but I like that. So it has less guns. It has the Titanfall mechanic. The Titan mechanics are great. It's so seamless between going from a Titan to a pilot. The PC version is very controller supportive. When you plug in the controller, it automatically switches to like console mode, basically, where the menu and everything is suddenly controller friendly. The gameplay is already controller friendly. The sensitivity. It even adds like the auto assist thing that that consoles have, and applies that to the remote. So that's really cool. And some people take issue with that. With the fact that they went so console centric, and were like, well, they should have made it as great as it could be for PC. And I kind of say, well, that's not true. Don't leave console guys behind. I'm a console gamer and a PC gamer, and I like both of them pretty equally. So, I'm really loving the game. The gameplay is great. I'm good at the game. I'm not to be super boastful, but I generally do very well in the game. So I joined an MLG team actually recently, Ghost Squad, or not Ghost. We're called Ghost. So I've been doing that, playing a lot of Titanfall on the 360, of course, because PlayStation 4 does not have the Titanfall. Unfortunately, Titanfall 2 is planning to come out on PS4. I'm excited for that. That's basically why I chose to get a PS4 instead of an Xbox, because I was like, well, I want Last of Us, and I want Halo. I'll wait until Titanfall 2 is announced to see where my sides are. And since it said it was going to be all platform, I'm like, okay, PS4, you win. I want to play The Last of Us. So, I have been playing a lot of Titanfall. I'm really enjoying the game. Albeit it does have its issues. Its campaign is hardly worth being called a campaign. It's more like play multiplayer with some audio logs playing in the background and the occasional like face that appears in the upper right corner. It's pretty bad. So it definitely has its issues that they can improve upon, but its player base right now is really small. And I was like, well, this is still a good game. I enjoy playing this. So yeah, I'm just kind of surprised that I think it was just because it built so much hype for itself that it fell. But I still think it's worth playing. It's very new in how it plays, like the parkour, all the time now in games. I switched over to, once I was going on a total Titanfall binge, and then I switched over to some Wolfenstein, I think. And I was immediately trying to like jump off the walls and things, and that obviously didn't work, but I kept doing it anyway, just because it was like, it felt like it should be natural at that point. And I felt so restricted all of a sudden, because I was like, felt like I had bricks strapped to my feet as I was just kind of walking along the floor. Albeit Wolfenstein has some pretty good movement, but like games like Call of Duty, and not that I play Call of Duty really, but just other games now seem very restricted in your movement, and they're, you know, and they feel like, oh well, they're trying to be realistic, but on the other hand, this is so fun. the Titanfall. So yeah, I definitely don't want to discount it as a bad game. I'm really enjoying it. I wish there was more in the way of competitive gaming around it, because I think it really has the opportunity to be that way. The game modes are pretty great. I like attrition. I really like capture the flag. The balance between everything is really great. Gameplay is great. I can't go, you know, there's only so much I can say about it, but I've just been enjoying it a lot lately. So please do not discount it as the bad game I kind of made it out to be back in my previous video, because I still think it's a great game compared to like Watch Dogs and Destiny, where those games literally they disappointed me a lot. They fell flat. They didn't have anything. Well, they had like some of the aspects that I wanted when I saw the trailers, but they weren't this next gen new thing that they promised to be. Destiny more so. I really liked a lot of Destiny's mechanics, including its kind of lobby per area system is what I want to call it. It's MMO, but not quite. I feel like they had a lot of potential. They just didn't go there. The story element was just basically non-existent. I felt very like I pre-ordered that game, and I totally regret my decision. So it's definitely not like those games. This game is actually, I feel like I'm playing a new game. I like its multiplayer content. I like the map packs it has, and I like playing it. Well, okay, for $60, maybe not. When it came out, you know, I could see how you paying like $60 at that time and be like, well, this doesn't have a whole lot of content. But right now, when it's ridiculously cheap, especially on sale days, I would really recommend getting this game and trying it out if you haven't already. Yeah, that's all I have to say about it. Don't discount the game. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, the official Zamics. I will be putting out more videos. I've been kind of low on that lately, but I just posted a video out on that. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one.